Hello and welcome to episode 3 of LGS Podcast. I'm Ian.
And I'm Celia. We're so excited to bring you this special episode about our upcoming production of Annie.
That's right, this episode is all about celebrating the hard work, talent and creativity that's gone into bringing Annie to life here at LGS.
In our main interview, we'll be chatting to the show's director, Mrs. O'Brien, along with some of the principal cast members, Bella and Jacob, who'll be giving us a look inside what it's been like preparing for the big performance.
We'll also be going behind the scenes with some of Annie cast to hear what it's really like to be part of a school production.
And of course, we'll finish up with everyone's favourite segment, Teacher in the Hot Seat. This time, Izzy and Molly will be putting Mr. Lee under pressure to see how quickly he can think on his feet.
So let's get started. Welcome to the LGS Podcast.
Nailed it! Today we have Mrs. O'Brien from the LGS English Department and the director of the upcoming school show, Annie.
And we also have Bella and Jacob with us, who are cast as the two main roles of the show. So, Mr. O'Brien, can you tell us a little bit about the show?
Yes, Ian. So Annie is set during the Great Depression in the early 1930s when morale is particularly low in America. We have Annie, the 11-year-old orphan, who is obviously our principal character and living a life of misery under the tyrant, shall we say, Miss Hannigan. Annie dreams of a better life. She dreams of finding her mum and dad. Annie's life takes a very fortunate turn of events when Mr. Warbucks invites a young orphan to stay with her for 2 weeks. There she starts to enjoy a life of luxury and live happiness. I will not give away too much more of the plot for those who maybe are unaware of what happens next, but it definitely is a tale of optimism and hope and love and family.
Well, you've appeared in previous school productions and you're the lead of this one. Can you tell us about your past experience?
Yeah, I think my past experiences have really helped me because I've been able to experience being in the chorus and also being lead roles in the show, so it's really improved my confidence for the role of Annie.
How did you prepare for this recent audition?
Well, I really wanted the role of Annie, so I tailored my audition to fit this and I just practiced the songs and the accents in the weeks leading up to the audition.
Mrs. O'Brien, what qualities did you see in Bella that made you decide she was the one to play Annie?
Okay, well, I remember Bella's audition actually very well, and I do, because it was at the very end of a fairly long day. Lunchtimes and after schools were busy. Bella came in and she sang, and there was that moment just after she sang and there wasn't a sound. Dr. Collins didn't speak, I didn't speak, Bella didn't speak. There was just that kind of 2-second very open pause, and at that moment I thought, right, we found her. Plus there was that kind of hair standing moment, which was really very special. So we knew. We didn't say it, but we knew. So there you go.
Jacob, tell us about your previous experience and your new role.
Well, this might be a shock to most people, but I'm not really an actor, really. I've played in a few things in the primary school, like the Nativity and Sound of Music. I was in Sound of Music. I was in that. And yeah, not much acting roles after that. So, and then in sixth form I thought, I'll go for this one. Miss O'Brien helped as well. She was chatting away to me. You better go for audition. Forceful hand. And to really prepare for the audition, not really. What's I don't even remember the song. I think it was Carmen Chameleon. That was the song I sang. Carmen Chameleon. I just did a wee bit of karaoke, before I came into the audition and just let it all lay on the table. That was it.
Yeah.
Rest is history.
And rest is history.
And Mrs. O'Brien, a school show is a huge undertaking. Can you tell us how many staff and pupils are involved and what types of roles do you have on and off stage?
Okay, so there are over 60 students involved in the cast, which from my records is the biggest cast we've had, certainly in my time producing, with about 30 students involved backstage, and there are roughly 20-ish staff involved as well. So people sometimes say, I don't like acting, I don't like singing, but I want to be involved. So there's so many different roles that you can be involved in, with the set, with makeup, with costumes, with props. There's so many different areas. So there's something for everyone really in a school production.
There will be more from our main interview shortly, but let's first hand over to Aphaia, who went behind the scenes during the rehearsals and caught up with some of our other cast members of the production.
What's your favourite dance in the show?
It's probably Never Fully Dressed because I love doing my cartwheels in it.
What's your favourite song in the show?
NYC.
NYC. Who do you play in the show?
I play Grace Farrell.
What's your favourite line?
My favourite line is, just think, a pig farm.
What's your favourite dance in the show?
Probably Never Fully Dressed because I smile.
What's your favourite song in the show?
You won't be an orphan for long.
Yeah, I agree. It's a really good one.
Who do you play in the show?
I'm Warbucks.
And what's your favourite line from the show?
Now, that's might be a bit selfish, but that's my first line. That's, I've been away 6 weeks. Where the heck is everybody?
What's your favourite song from the show?
You're Never Fully Dressed. Easy Street.
What's your favourite song in the show?
NYC.
Who do you play in the show?
I play Pepper. I play Duffy.
And what's your favourite line from the show?
Nah, not me. Who wants to play in the double radio? You know your favourite shiny set in Souvenir Pillow? Molly threw up in that before.
What's your favourite song in the show?
I'd have to say maybe. I think Tomorrow.
What's your favourite song from the show?
Hard Knock Die. Probably Easy Street.
Who do you play in the show?
Lily St. Regis.
And what's your favourite line?
Bye Mom, bye Dad.
Who do you play in the show?
Miss Hannigan.
And what's your favourite line?
Nah, the billionaire, you dumb hotel.
What's your favourite song from the show?
You're Never Fully Dressed, but a smile.
Who do you play in the show?
Rooster.
And what's your favourite line?
Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
What's your favourite song from the show?
Probably NYC.
Who do you play in the show?
I play Molly.
And what's your favourite song from the show?
I like Never Fully Dressed with a smile.
Who do you play in the show?
Lieutenant Ward.
Drake.
And what's your favourite line?
Egg foo young for Christmas.
Whenever I say Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Bella, is this your favourite show so far?
Yeah, this is definitely my favourite school show I've done. Like, I think all of them have been really amazing because there's always such a good cast. I really enjoyed Sister Act, but I think this really tops them all.
Do you see yourself continuing a career in theatre?
Yeah, I've been singing and dancing since I was about 2 years old, and I'd really love to continue with it and be able to get paid for it when I'm older.
Mrs. O'Brien, did you take part in any school shows when you were younger? And do you have any favourite memories of them?
Yes, I'm a past pupil of Aphaia Grammar as well, and I was in 3 productions when I was at school. Back then, we had one every other year, so it was alternation, and I thoroughly enjoyed taking part then. Memory, it is a long time ago, but what stands out to me for each one is the finale or the bows section, and that moment at the end when you're standing there on the last night and the crowd are delighted and you're delighted, and the emotion and the happiness, and it's a very happy memory, and one that I hope our pupils will share as well.
Of all the shows you've directed, you may have a few favourites. Are there any that stick out for you?
That's a hard one. I would say, now I'll leave Annie to the side because we're not there yet.
True.
I would hope that this will be my favourite. I imagine it will be. But to date, the completed shows, I think We Will Rock You is definitely my favourite. The cast was fabulous. The music was amazing. I'm a big Queen fan, so that made a very big impression on me. Also, High School Musical, quite a number of years ago, it's about 10, 12 years ago, would also be a firm favourite. I think it was the biggest I did at that point, so that stands out as a favourite as well.
Yeah. So we've had a few stars here made at LGS, and can you remind us of any of those?
Yeah, I think our most recent upcoming star will be Scott Hawthorne, who left last year. Scott has made a really big impression outside LGS. He's performed at the Opera House, and I think he is in the Forum in the new year, I think, in another performance. So Scott is making his way, very much so. Previous to that will probably be Connor Sanchez, who is performing not so much in live theatre now. I think Connor is more in TV series, but has recorded quite a few for the BBC and has been very successful. And then prior to Connor would be Rachel O'Connor, who has gone on to particularly great heights. She's currently touring with Duran Duran and singing, and she performed with Lord of the Dance as well globally. So those would be the three that would stand out particularly for me.
Jacob, any advice for our LGS pupils who would like to participate in the future shows?
I think I would just say just go for it. You know, I never done shows until sixth form, and I think I'm regretting it now, to be honest. It's good crack, well, most of the time. And if you learn your lines and you learn your songs, that's a big part of it. That makes it good. But no, I say just go for it. Doesn't matter what your friends think, doesn't matter, just do it.
And what about you, Bella? Any advice?
Yeah, I think you should really just go for it, like Jacob says, and you know, it's a really safe and supportive environment to try something new for the first time.
Yeah, Mrs. O'Brien, why is it so important to get involved in a school show?
Well, there are a lot of benefits, I suppose. The main one would be development of confidence. Because we would see students very often starting off quite tentative, and then, you know, at the end they have just blossomed into someone particularly confident, which is a life skill, and you don't learn that in a physics classroom or a computing classroom or even in an English literature classroom. So it's a skill that you need. I think it's really important to help you make new friends, because I've seen this year in particular, you know, there are pupils from all different year groups, and they're rubbing shoulders and making friends with people who they maybe never would have spoken to otherwise. And it's just a really good experience all round. And as I said before about the memories, it's something that you look back on in years to come. And I've never met anyone who regretted doing it. You know, they always enjoy it.
So we're going to give you 1 minute to plug your show.
Now?
Yes. Right.
Okay, so the time is 1933. The place is NYC, and we are stuck in the Great Depression. However, there is one little girl, one little 11-year-old little orphan Annie, who holds on to a dream of things being better tomorrow. This is a tale of optimism and hope. It is a tale of love, friendship and family, and it is a tale that has stood the test of time. And we at LGS would love for you to come along and witness our jaw-dropping performances, our tremendous vocals and our dazzling choreography. But tickets are selling very quickly at a record-breaking speed, and they won't hang about for long, so please, by today, do not delay. And we cannot wait to help you fall in love with this show all over again. That's it.
Thank you very much to Bella and Jacob for joining us today.
And thanks to Mrs. O'Brien, and good luck with your show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Finally, we finished this week's episode with one of our favourite features, Teacher in the Hot Seat. This week, Izzy and Molly are putting Mr. Lee in the spotlight to see how quickly he reacts under pressure.
Hello, welcome to another season of Teacher in the Hot Seat, where we give each teacher 60 seconds.
Today we have an English and drama teacher, Mr. Lee. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. It's worrying to be here, I suppose, but nice as well.
This week's episode is about the school play, so can you tell us about your role in that?
Yeah, of course. So I have been heading up the set design team. So I've been leading a bunch of different students in going and painting the backdrops, which we brought back to the school play this year for the first time in a while, which is very exciting. And they've all worked really, really hard on that. And I'm also going ahead and taking over from Miss Couples as the stage manager. She wanted a little bit of a break, and so I am trying this out for the first time and hoping for the best as I try to organise all the kids getting the props on that stage.
Are you ready, Mr. Lee?
No, but okay, let's go anyway.
60 seconds starts now.
In computing, what is the smallest unit of storage in our computer system?
Byte.
In geography, what does OS stand for in OS map?
Overseas?
In maths, what is the area of a square with sides 5 centimetres long?
What is the area? The side's 25 centimetres squared.
In RE, who was Moses' sister?
Miriam.
From biology, name the chemical protein that helps speed up digestion in our bodies.
Protein.
What is the French word for train station?
Train station.
In history, what year was the Battle of Hastings?
1066.
From food nutrition, is tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
It is a fruit.
In physics, what instrument is used to measure force?
Force? A big hammer?
In technology, what does CAD stand for?
CAD. It's a circuit board, but I can't remember. No, I've got nothing.
Well done, Mr. Lee. You got a score of 4 out of 10.
Nice. Excellent. So I am very happy, in fact, that I'm still teaching my subject and not all those other ones, because I feel I would be quite bad at that.
That brings us to the end of this special Annie edition of the LGS Podcast. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, where you can listen back to our previous episodes.
We'll be back soon with your go-to podcast for everything happening at Living Valley Grammar School.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on the LGS Podcast.
I just want to have a wee shout out to my sister, Keisha. I forgot to mention you in the podcast. So.